Hello, it's me, Daryl, Florida Catholic guy. Just out for my evening walk. Looks like they got the first layer of pavement down in the new road here. How you doing? Pretty good. And so that's coming along. They've been doing construction there for a while, and it's been a pain in the neck because they got, I don't know if I mentioned it before, but they got this machine that pretty much vibrates the entire house, and most of the time they're right out there at 8 o'clock in the morning starting. And of course, this guy here doesn't go to bed until about 4 in the morning. Yesterday was about 5 in the morning, so I'm still sleeping. And when the house is vibrating, it's hard to sleep. But it is what it is. You gotta do the work, I guess. I'm just worried about the cracking the house with the being concrete block. Material that they build the house out of. So it seems like I haven't heard them banging for the last few days, so hopefully they're at least done in this section, and that would be good. Last 2 days, today included, we've gotten our regular afternoon thunderstorms. They came rolling through about 5 o'clock tonight, between 4 and 5, and pretty good thunder and lightning and rain, which we expect this time of year. It's pretty much blown through here. Still see the clouds, but there's no more thunder and lightning, no more precipitation. Shadow, let's go. I don't know what the heck this dog is doing. He's got a tinkle. Usually he goes on this side. All right, Shadow, this time stay on the right. So anyway, it's cooled it off a little bit. Probably mid to upper 70s right now. And it's nice. You know, because we've been getting temperatures in the mid 90s. And then when the storm comes through, it drops the temperature into the 70s, which is nice. That's why we like the afternoon thunderstorms. Of course, this guy doesn't like them. He starts acting all kinds of crazy when thunder starts, but he should be getting used to it. I don't know if he ever will, but it is what it is. Keep telling him this is what Florida is. Get the heating of the day, and when we have our normal westerly winds, showers and storms start from the Atlantic side, and by the afternoon they've reached it to the coast area on the west coast side, and cools it down, keeps our grass watered, so it's nice. It's about 7:45 now, so we still got, I think sunset's just on this side of 8:30, starting to lose daylight at night now, but still nice, still good. And Looks like I was just listening or watching the Red Sox inter-squad game on my iPad before I left for my walk, and it's different. You know, besides it being an inter-squad game where the Sox are playing each other, of course there was no fans in the stands at Fenway, and they pipe in the crowd noise, and it's interesting. But it is good to see baseball back, and it was good to hear Jerry Remy on announcing. He's one of my favorite announcers. I used to like when him and Don Orsillo was with Nesson on the Red Sox games, but that's another subject. Nesson screwed up with Don, and I don't know what they're building here. They got a construction trailer and a sign here. That should be interesting to see what they're building. So all the big flap is with this COVID stuff and masks, and I had my, you hear about people raging about masks on either side of it, either not wearing it or people wearing them, harassing people that don't wear them. And I gotta say, you never hear of people that don't wear them harassing people that are wearing them, because like everybody else, I don't care if you wear a mask or not. I'm just not going to wear them. They don't do anything. It's been proven they don't do anything. And I can give you all kinds of medical people and everything that say they don't do anything. Excuse me. And I even had a go-round with one of my favorite independent music artists. And we got into it. She called me ignorant because I didn't wear a mask, and I told her if she wants to call me ignorant, I'm not going to be a fan of hers. He says, I don't care if you want to wear a mask, but don't call me ignorant for not wearing one. And speaking of that, this is why I don't wear it. This is my Trump mask. It says Jesus is my savior, Trump is my president. Why don't I wear it? Because this is where it was, stuffed in my pocket since yesterday when I went to the store. I do take it with me just in case somebody made a federal case out of it. I stick it on just to, if I'm not going to do it because some yahoo that's shopping says it's something, but, if someone in the store or a cop or something started making a big deal out of it, I'd put it on. But anyway, what happened yesterday when I was shopping is at the local public store down here, and I walked by this hold on 1 minute. I walked by this couple in the public store, And the guy says, as I was walking by, he goes, "Unbelievable." And then the woman that was with him, she goes, "Unbelievable." And I smiled. I laughed inside, and I wasn't going to laugh at him outside, or on the outside so they could hear me laughing. I didn't want to set them off any more than they already were. So I walk into the next aisle, and they're there again. I walk by him, and as I walk by him, the guy all of a sudden says, "I don't know why I'm wearing this fucking thing," and rips his mask off his face. And I was like, rage much? If I had thought quick enough, I should have said, "Yeah, I don't know why you're wearing it either." If you don't know, I don't know. So, yeah, I got a bunch of Karens and Kevins or Kyles or whatever you want to call them. I don't care. I live and let live, you know. If you want to wear a mask, wear a mask. If you don't, that's fine too. Just leave me alone and I'll leave you alone. I guess he wants to get going again, huh? You ready to get going, Shadow? Ready to get going? Shadow? Guess he's not ready to get going. You getting going? Yeah. There we go. I'll get you in your little harness, and away we go. So yeah, that was my little fun that I had at the store the other day, or yesterday I should say. You know, like I said, masks, they don't do anything. They give us people a false sense of security. And it's now I'm lost my train of thought here. Let me get it back. The cloth masks, like I just showed you, the one I have in my pocket, are the worst of all. Because not only do they not do anything, but they can actually be harmful. Because, well, I showed you where I keep mine in my pocket in my cargo shorts. So, you know, they're going to pick up whatever germs, you know, obviously I wear clean clothes, but still, even clean clothes, I wear my shorts for a few days anyway. I think a lot of people do that, but I do. And when you got a mask sitting in your pocket, it's going to pick up all the germs that are around you. You know, I'm out walking, you know, wherever. And then you got to touch the mask to put it on. And then everybody touched their masks to adjust it and everything. And the only way, even if they worked like they were supposed to, the only thing it would do is, if you're sick, maybe it would stop the big droplets, but if you're sick and you're coughing and sneezing and stuff, mask isn't going to stop it. You should be at home quarantining, especially if you think it might be COVID. And because me having a mask on isn't going to stop somebody from giving it to me. It's not going to stop me if I'm sitting here like this, if I'm talking to you and whatever, face to face if we were, as long as I'm not hacking and coughing and sneezing and, spitting in your face, I'm not going to give you anything. And there's also been studies done that show that just passing few second contact in a store or something it's not enough time to give you the virus. And unless somebody coughs or spits in your face or something, which it's possible. If you're talking loudly, we've all done it. But just a random pass by in a store isn't going to give you COVID or anything else. And but now you're limiting by putting a covering over your face. I think I've mentioned this before, but I'm going to mention it again. Our respiratory system is designed so you take clean air in and you exhale the dirty air. And if you put something over your mouth to cover it, less of the clean air is going to go in and less of the dirty air is going to go out, which means you're going to inhale more of the dirty air. And if you do have something, the virus or whatever you got is going to go right to your brain and give you it worse than if you just got it through the regular way. And it's just silly. And part of it is, no, I'm not going to have the government dictate to me what I'm going to do. That is part of it. But the other part of it is I want to breathe. Now, I legitimately have a breathing issue. I have sleep apnea. I have to wear a mask, a real mask that blows oxygen, not oxygen, but air into my mouth and nose at night so I don't stop breathing. So obviously if I put something over my mouth and nose, that's going to stop air from coming in to me. That's going to be detrimental. And I've had episodes, I had surgery on my kidney stones, and just resting, not even asleep, but just resting in the hospital bed without any oxygen or anything, my O2 stats just dropped big time. And that's why they tell you to bring your CPAP with you when you go for operations, which I didn't at the time, at least not that time. So for me, wearing a mask is detrimental to my health. And I'm not sick. I don't have any symptoms, so I don't need to wear a mask. And if I was sick, if I did have symptoms, I wouldn't be shopping. I would be at home, resting, which is what you should do. Looks like there's one storm right ahead. I've been seeing lightning in that cell there. That's basically to the north of me. And most of them are moving from west to east, or they were anyway, so I don't think that's gonna affect us. But anyway, that's what I think about the mask thing. And I know everybody's got their opinions. And I was listening to a doctor that did a video on Facebook today, and he said the biggest thing you need to keep healthy is to do what I'm doing right now, exercise, to get healthy, which I've been trying, not too successfully, losing weight, and vitamin D3, should be getting 10,000 units or whatever, milligrams, units, I don't know what they call it. I mean, you can get it from the sun too, but you don't get enough just from the sun. He recommended that you should spend 20 to 30 minutes daily in the sun without any sunblock or sunscreen or anything, just absorbing the vitamin D, plus taking your 10,000 whatever units or milligrams of vitamin D3, as well as vitamin C, and cut the sugar intake. No more alcohol, no more smoking, no more candies and cakes and pies and whatever. And if you wanted to stop COVID, that's how you do it. Masks aren't going to do it, but stopping your sugar intake. That cloud looks like it's almost touching the ground. I don't think it is, but it looks like it is. I think it's just like that one over there. It's so far off in the distance that that's where I've been seeing the lightning there straight ahead. Haven't heard thunder yet, so still quite a ways away. So, cut down the sugar and vitamin A, vitamin C. That's how you stop and get healthy. That's how you stop COVID, not by wearing a mask. And I don't think many people are willing to do that, especially the cutting the sugar, especially the alcohol and the smoking. I mean, I smoke my cigars every once in a while, but my big thing is the booze and the sweets, which I shouldn't be having anyway for my diabetes. But anyway, that's all I got. I'm right at my front door now. So thanks for watching. Good night, God bless you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.